Hey guys, do you want to show to the world that you are an AI guy? Let's do that with me. I am going to build and deploy a chatbot in next 10 minutes. Do it with me and show to the world that you have become an AI guy. Okay guys, so let's start our process, and what we are going to do is, since we are going to build a app, we are going to build a UI. So first thing we will need is an UI. Okay, and this UI will be nothing but our chatbot. So we can go ahead and we can interact with the UI, and there will be one Python script which will be supporting this UI. Okay, so I am saying app.py. There will be a Python script supporting this UI. What we will do is we will build this application in two phases. In phase 1 I am going to show you how you can run this application locally. Don't worry, I am not going to use Python fast API or anything that you have seen before. So one will be local deployment, and second will be we will do a Hugging Face Spaces deployment. Okay, so Hugging Face Spaces is a place where you can host your application and share with someone, so it will look little professional. If you want to share your app with someone, share with Hugging Face Spaces. I will show you how to do that, and we will learn both the ways in next 7-8 minutes. Okay, so what I have done is I have deployed my entire chatbot application in GitHub, and I'm calling this deploy chatbot in 10 minutes. What you can do, obviously you can do a git clone and you can build for your own. Okay, and here this is the code. You can obviously come and do git clone, but I'll show you all these steps in my local machine. So I'm going to my cursor, as you can see here, same project here also, and don't confuse by the name. Previously I thought I'll build using Vercel, but many of you are not familiar with TypeScript and front end programming, so I thought Vercel is not a good idea. So let's build in Gradio. Now what is Gradio? Gradio is basically an interface that lets you build the application in a very fast way. So I'll just walk you through this small code. It's a very small code actually, and from here to here it's just chatbot logic. So if you see here, I'm simply seeing the history of the chat and I'm passing it back to the chat thread. Basically that is what is happening here. So first API key is getting set, then OpenAI client is getting created, then if history is there it will pass the history, otherwise it will start a fresh context. That is what this piece is doing from here to here. So role, content, message, etc. is for chat GPT tracking the response basically, and model I'm taking is GPT-4o mini. Temperature you can change, you can control, and exception handling is done as well. This is the main part that I wanted to show you. So if you see in the top, I have imported a package called Gradio. Okay, and here I am saying gr dot. So if you see gr dot chat interface, and I am saying function is equal to chat function. Now this line is important. What is this chat function? This chat function is nothing but all the logic that is getting written here. So if you come here, all the logic of my messaging is written in chat function. So message and history, two inputs it will take, and it will call that function. So if I run this entire thing, right, you will see a chat interface getting created where title will be this and description will be this. So you can just pass this function in your Gradio, and Gradio will create the interface very nicely for you. And these are the basic settings for running it on the correct port and correct IP, because I'll be taking it to the Hugging Face as well. So I want to ensure that it runs on correct port and correct basically URL. Okay, so core logic is this much only, guys. I have kept it simple so that it's easy for you to understand and deploy, and you can tune it also. Just understand Gradio is a Python package or a utility through which you can build a chat interface. In this chat interface you can pass whatever logic you want to write as a function. Okay, this is my app.py. The same file is present in the GitHub as well. You can download it. Now once you have that, then you have to go to readme and you have to see what all we need to do. So first of all, I have written here create a virtual Python environment, but for my case the virtual environment is already created. Then I'm saying install dependencies, so basically activate. So let me activate this. Let me activate this virtual environment first. So I will go to view and I'll go to terminal and I will run this. So venv scripts activate, so it will get activated. Now just to show you, I'll just rerun this once. Okay, in requirement.txt there are only two packages. One is Gradio and one is OpenAI. So see this Gradio and OpenAI, only two packages. So it's already working for me, so not a problem, but you can run once in your case. Fine. So this is the two packages, two initial steps done, and then I need to set my OpenAI key. Now this is not a very nice way of setting the key, but since I'll be taking it to the server, to the Hugging Face as well, so just to show you how the app will look like, I will set it now manually. How to do this? I will simply come here and I'll paste this, and this should be single quote actually. So last time when I ran with single quote. I will change in the git as well. Okay, pass it in single quote. I'm not sure if double quote will also work, but I ran successfully with single quote, so I'll give single quote. What I'll do is I will now stop my recording for some time, because I'll paste my key here. As I said you, it's not a very good way. You can always pass it through a .in file or things like that, but just to show you now, I'm pasting it like this. Okay, so I have pasted my key there, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the app. So how to launch the app in local? I'll simply go and do python app.py. So let me see what happens when I launch this. I'm expecting a page in local where my chatbot should be there. So I'll click here, and basically it's a control click. So I'll say follow link, and it is taking me to this kind of UI. As you can see, I will say hi, and basically you are talking to ChatGPT. Now you can think like that. And here I will say what is deep learning, and it should give me the answer. So this is my local deployment. This is not something you can share with the world, but my idea is to make you capable of sharing it with the world. So this is working. Local deployment part 1 done. Now let's go to the part 2. So what is happening in part 2? Deploy on Hugging Face Spaces. So first of all, go to Hugging Face Spaces, click on this link and go to Hugging Face Spaces. In Spaces, what you need to do is you need to create a new space by clicking here. Click here, create a new space. Name of the space will be something like Aman Bot. Just simple I'm giving, and here I'm saying Aman Bot for YouTube. Okay, you can keep it Gradio, select the space SDK, and let me see, I should not miss anything. Click on create new space, configure your space, click space, create space basically. So I think we should go with the default setting. So choose a Gradio template. I'm not choosing anything. CPU basic is fine, and anyone in the internet can see, or you can see. So let me make it private for now. I will say create space. Once I create space, right, what I can do is I can upload my files here. So I can go here, 3 dots, I can click on files, and I can add a new file. For example, contribute, create a new file. I'm showing you like this, but it can work like git pull and push as well. Okay, so app.py, and copy your entire app.py from here. So I will say Control A, Control C, Control A, Control C, and I will just paste entire thing here. Okay, so entire app.py, whatever is there, I am pasted here, and commit new file. All these comments you can give. I will say commit new file to main, and then one more file I want to create. I want to go to files, so go here, create a new file, and here I'll say requirements .txt, and in this requirements.txt I can simply go and put these two requirements. Fine, and I will simply say commit to the new main. Now one thing is different here from the local, and that thing is basically adding your OpenAI key. So if you see in my instructions here, set your API key, go to settings tab, scroll to secrets and add that secret. So what we will do is we will go to settings tab. Okay, and we will just keep scrolling, and you will see an option of adding secrets. So secrets private. What I will do is I will say new secret, and in this name I will say open AI API key. And here what I'll do is, again I'll stop my recording for some time and paste my value and save. So what I have done is I have saved my key there, and now this application is building in the background. It might take like 1 minute or so. As you can see the message here restarting, and what you can do is you can go here and you can see the logs as well, and now the status is running. Okay, so if you want to, this app is actually running. If you want to see here, I'll say hi and I will ask you how to be a good footballer. Okay, and this chatbot is basically live on Hugging Face, as you can see, and you can share this link with any recruiter, any manager, anybody if you want them to see. Okay, and just to let you know, it stores history as well. What did I ask now? It will tell you asked about the football. So it is storing the history as well, and it is working like a proper chatbot. Now the app.py is your heart of this, so you can enrich your prompt, you can do whatever you want with the way you are processing message. You can make it more rich, you can make it more context aware. So everything is your choice, but this is how simply you can deploy an app and share the link with someone so that anybody can see your app. Hope you like this short but useful video, guys. Please give me thumbs up and comments if you like the content. I'll keep coming with good contents as always. See you all in the next video.